Brentford Community Stadium, the newest stadium in the Championship, being just 3 months old. Home of not just Brentford, but London Irish Rugby Club. This stadium was more about community than just its name, with housing and educational facilities as part of the stadium plan. For us, this can be the biggest game of the season. Brentford are in first, we're in third. There's only about 1 point between us. We're on a 3-game winning streak, but we need to keep that going if we want any chance of claiming back the top spot. Hey guys, and welcome to episode 5 of the Cherries travel guide to the Championship. My name is James, and on today's episode we have the biggest match of our season. We place top of the table Brentford as we currently sit in third, just 1 point behind them. Since you were last with me, it has been up and down. So Barnsley was the last episode where we had back-to-back frustrating 2-1 losses, with the Preston match being before the episode, with the Barnsley match being on the episode. We followed that up with another loss away at Swansea. At that point, I'd had enough. We had the team meeting, as I mentioned I would have in the previous episode. We also fiddled around with the tactic a little bit, decided to switch things up. I'll go over that in a minute. We managed a 2-2 draw at home to Huddersfield. I didn't think we were going to be out of the woods there, though. However, we have managed now 3 back-to-back games against Wycombe, Luton and Millwall. However, they are all teams that are struggling this season, and so I wouldn't necessarily see that as a standard for what we're going to be facing, or what we have to beat to be able to get back to the top of the table. But what it does mean is, even though we were down as far as 4th at one point, we are now 1 point off of the top of the table. There is only 2 points between 4th and 1st, and the goal differences are pretty close as well between 2nd and 4th, with Brentford obviously having a far superior goal difference than anyone else. However, we have managed to start to get Solanke scoring, which is going to be so beneficial going into the second half of this season. So getting into the match, this is the formation that we have been playing for the last couple of games. I will make a slight amendment though and drop Kelly back as a supporting wing back rather than an attacking one. So this is the formation we've been playing. We switched to a 4-2-3-1 gegenpress. It's a much more attacking formation, I feel, than we were playing with the vertical tiki-taka 4-3-3. And so far it appears to be a lot more successful at us scoring goals than it has been previously. We've also had an amendment with the slight team instruction amendment, thanks to my assistant manager. We've actually gone with a shoot on sight. This does seem to switch on. He does seem to switch on and off of this depending on how he feels the game is going. It's something that the assistant manager said would help increase our touches to shots ratio, but I think also with the fact we have a lot of players in the squad who can score from distance, it definitely does play into our hands with that as well. So this is the team that is going to be going out against Brentford today at the Community Stadium. We have Travers in goal, Correa, Mepham, Cook and Kelly are the back four, with Brooks and Cook in central midfield, Lerma, Rodrigo and Stanislas in attacking midfield, with Solanke leading the line. Rodrigo is another player that has come into the squad quite recently. He was a lone player that we've had for pretty much since the start of the season. I haven't really given a chance to yet. He was complaining about wanting more first-team football. That's another reason why Carter Vickers is also on the bench instead of Simpson. Brought him into the side. He's had a couple of really good games, so as long as he's playing well, I'm happy to keep him in the side. So that is why we have a couple of changes. Danjuma has also been out injured, but he now joins in the side, with King making way for Danjuma and King being out of the side altogether, because if I'm perfectly honest, he has not put in a good game yet this season. So here we are at the Brentford Community Stadium. As I said, this is going to be the biggest match of our season. We really want to get a good result here. Even a draw, I think, might be a little bit iffy. It would obviously bring Brentford closer to us, but it would still it would allow Watford or Nottingham Forest to take advantage of that and push ahead of us. So Brentford won't mind necessarily it being a draw, but we definitely want to win from this match. And Brentford have a highlight here on 14 minutes. Throw into the centre. Lerma manages to clear it though. But as far as the original throw-in taker, in the middle to De Silva. Out wide now. Brentford looking to try and break our defensive wall, but we are managing to press them quite well. Now with Pinnock. having to go back into the centre again. Now looking to bring it forward again. With Alboronzo. Now into the penalty area with De Silva. Back out to Nungard. To Fuso. Fuso is out there, takes the first time shot, smashes it into the top corner and puts us behind. Not the start we really wanted. If I'm honest with how much we've been struggling recently, I was not looking forward to this match. I was definitely expecting it to be a bit of a struggle, and if we're 1-0 down after less than 15 minutes, definitely makes it 10 times harder. Right, we have a highlight this time on 33 minutes. We have a throw-in, but it is cleared. But now it's brought forward by Cook again. Cleared yet again by Brentford. I don't know where Mepan was going there. He started to track back. I'm like, no, Mepan, the ball is free in the centre. You really need to go for it. Captain Cook now with the ball. Looking to try and push out wide to is it Rodrigo out wide? But Brentford managed to win the ball back. But Correa managed to put the tackle in. But the ball is back with Brentford again. Now to De Silva. To Janelt. To Nungard. To De Silva. Now to Fuso. Fuso through again. Is he going to get his second? Luckily, Travers manages to make the save and put out for a corner. Right, we are deservedly 1-0 down at half-time. Although possession is rather even. But I definitely don't think we're playing our best today. Going into the dressing room, let's see what we can say. I'm going to say, let's thrash our arms. I'm far from pleased with what I'm seeing from this team. One thing I also did notice as well is that coming into this match, we've got a number of tired legs. We have to see how we're going to get on, because players like Rodrigo are playing poorly, even in that first half. I mean, he's playing so badly. I think I might even take him off. I think I'll bring him off there. Let's switch Stanislas across to that far side. He can play. And that's how I put Danjuma in his more comfortable position of left inside forward. I think we'll leave it there for half time. But we definitely need a better performance from the guys in the second half if we want anything from this match whatsoever. We have a highlight here on 50 minutes. We have the ball with Danjuma. Try and switch it across to Stanislas. Now to Brooks. To Lerma. Can he find Kelly? Can find Kelly out wide on the overlap. To Danjuma in the penalty area. His first chance of the game. Fortunately, straight at the goalkeeper. He tried to slot it into their near post, but the goalkeeper was wise to it. Stanislas with the corner into the centre. Brentford clear it easily. Mepham, though, is first to go and collect the ball. But being a centre-back is not going to be able to do much with it. And that ends the highlight. 58 minutes on the clock. We have a free kick with Cook. Brooks' awful pass there. And now Brentford are going to be on the attack. Tony with the ball now. Looking to bring it forward. Takes a shot from range. Ivan Toney, who scored numerous goals like that at his previous club, Peterborough. Now at Brentford. Scores an absolute screamer. And I think that is pretty much it for our title hopes and for this game. I think if we can't beat Brentford, we're not going to get anywhere near the title this season. I think we have we've been the makers of our undoing here. I will make a couple of substitutions, but a couple of changes, see what we can do, try and bring some fresh legs on. But I think this is probably going to be it for us. Let's switch Lerma out to the right-hand side. Let's bring Billing on. I'm going to take Solanke off as well. Bring on Surridge. See what he can do when given half hour. However, I don't know what difference that is going to make, but hopefully, even just a fresh pair of legs, we'll be able to spark something from this. But I'm going to take a feeling of ask them to fire up. But I think 2-0 down is a step too far for us, I think. And Brentford now have the ball in our half. But Danjuma with a brilliant block on the throw-in. He's now bringing it forward, running at the defence. Brooks, can he do a better pass than he did for their second goal? Billing with the ball now. To Lerma, out wide to Kelly, who's in a little bit of space. But he is taking his time, though, and is now being marked. Billing with the ball. To Brooks, back out to Kelly again. Whip cross into the centre to Stanislas. Stanislas, though, can't get any venom behind the ball at all. And is easily collected by the Brentford goalkeeper. Right, Brentford have a goal kick here on 78 minutes. Dalsgaard with the ball. Now forward to the scorer, Tony. Now to Fosu, the scorer of the first goal, into the centre. And that was so easy. Baptiste with Brentford's third today. Tony with the ball. Huge gap here in the centre. Baptiste. Lerma was following him, but didn't follow through. Baptiste was in the centre. Our centre backs were completely split. And that is all she wrote today, I think. And I think that I think confirms the fact that we're not going up as champions. And if I'm honest, unless we start to pull our finger out, I think it's going to be playoffs for us this season. I don't think we're going to go up automatically. And if we carry on the way we're going, I don't think I'll even see out the season, because I'm going to take a shot that I'm probably going to get sacked. We'll go over the club vision before I finish the episode, just to explain what I mean. I mean, look at that. Look at that for an XG rating. 1.36 to 1.48, and yet they won 3-0. All that talk I said about the fact I thought we'd fixed our attacking half of the field and Solanke was scoring, etc., etc. And that surely took more effort to prove that I was wrong than actually just following with what I said. As I said, club vision. So it's not looking great. They're only pleased at possession-style football and attacking football. On course within wage budget. However, they're now disappointed. They were satisfied. They're now disappointed the fact that we're going to end up getting the playoffs this season, more than likely. We failed to get through the fourth round of the Carabao Cup, going out to Leyton Orient. And we have, in the third round of the FA Cup, we have Tottenham. And so we are going to be 2 rounds behind, because we are going out against Tottenham the way we're playing at the moment. And so if we do lose against Tottenham, and the board don't accept the fact that they're a stronger side than us, and are disappointed with the loss, I mean, this is going to start to drop, and they're going to start to question my position, especially this early still in the season, only being in December. Now we've got that difficult game out of the way, a couple more games of playing in this formation. Hopefully they'll better settle into it, and we can put that game behind us and try and push at least for the second spot. So if you enjoyed the episode, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified of brand new FM21 videos. And thank you very much for watching.